10 tips to living a better life. What is considered a better life is up to each person. However, ask anyone and you'll find some common patterns for what makes a better life. Sometimes it's having a loving partner. In other cases, it's having a nice house, working a job, or running a profitable business. Or in some cases, it's being able to serve the community or make a larger impact on the world. Whatever the case may be, people have taken these ideas and written thousands of articles or made thousands of videos presenting these as secrets, when really they're out in the open. Regardless of the wording, these are all tips and they're worth keeping in mind and implementing. Number 1, put more into experiences and less on possessions. I think this one is a given based on the fact so many people want massive cars, houses, and everything else. We're seeing now how excess isn't that great or leads to a great life. Trends like a minimalistic lifestyle speak to so many of us because they push this idea of less material means more life, and they're right. Number 2, aim to be curious about the world. The world is massive and it's filled with all kinds of opinions. On every topic out there in the world, there are many. On every topic out there in the world, there are people for something or against it. Each one has their own reasons, and in their minds, they are right and others are wrong. Curiosity is a great tip to a better life as a result in having a more open mind towards things and a willingness to experiment. Some people are all for cryptocurrencies, while others are against them. The same can be said about health trends, technology, privacy, politics, and many other things. Curiosity helps us to be more open rather than trying to win an argument every time. Number 3, don't take life seriously. Making mistakes isn't fun. However, many of us really get on our own cases about those things. Life is filled with ups and downs, and this idea helps us in getting over the downs so we can experience the ups. Number 4, help other people. Every successful person in the world made it to the top thanks to some help. Unfortunately, the self-improvement industry has chosen to focus more on the individual achievements of people rather than show the people what made successful people who they really are. Keeping this tip in mind not only is about showing other people kindness, but that it's important to recognize your own path and how you got there. Recognize the people that helped you get there so you can help them in turn. Number 5, always set time to understand who you are and your emotions. We spend a lot of time in our heads and in our bodies, of course, but for many of us, we don't fully understand ourselves. We aren't able to keep certain emotions in check, or we say or react to things and don't always understand why. This tip allows us to better understand and work with our emotions, and that can lead to improvement in many different ways. Number 6, understand your core values, then follow your goals and dreams. The goal that you have as a kid or as a teen changes as you grow older and understand the world and how you fit in it. As such, you want to recognize what those are and what you value deep down. After all, there is no point in chasing after something you don't want. Number 7, get good at something other than your occupation. Find a hobby or some passion that you have and dive into it hard. This isn't something you have to do every day, nor is this something you should make a side hustle out of. It's something that can enrich your life in many other ways. Number 8, keep your brain sharp. Always be learning something new every day. Doesn't have to be something you remember, but even something like this video can be helpful. The idea is to stimulate your brain and it can result in you developing new ideas. This is what'll get you to lead a better life as you make changes little by little and grow. Number 9, be intentional. What I mean is to be committed to whatever it is you're doing. Intentions are larger than just commitments because they demand actions, and for us to be honest about those actions and with ourselves. Number 10, acknowledge your ego. Everyone has an ego. Either it can prevent us from doing something or it can be inflated to the point that we get overconfident. Ego is all one big balancing act and keeping it in check. The first step in doing that is acknowledging it and keeping an eye on it. Life is filled with all kinds of different rules, and we're all learning how to play and leverage it the best we can. In the end, we are all seeking a better life for ourselves, and through these tips, I think we can eventually get there.